Hello and welcome everybody to Dynamax Entei's introduction to Pokemon Go. I hope that everyone is doing nicely and we've done our first battle here with a lobby of 4. Very easy to take down. Just bear in mind, for tomorrow, overheat on your Entei one-shots anything. But it's not shiny for us, and 1964 is only 20 CP off of what we actually needed to see. Second Dynamax Beast from Johto. I would like to get a Hundo, because again, much like Moltres, I didn't have a Hundo of it. So it'd be great if we could pick one of these Entei up to complete the collection. But obviously, the Dynamax Shiny is what we're going to be going for, and hitting quite a few battles today, because we don't want to interrupt the community day for Vanillite tomorrow. But let me know in the comments below, did you give these a go today? If so, how was your success and everything? Because we've second balled that, which is smashing. And it could be worse, to be honest, let's just say that. But there's quite a few dotted around here, which is great. They're obviously rotating on 30-minute timers, they're boosted, and we're not going to leave anything behind. Give me all of those particles, thank you very much. Raikou, we had 0 luck on that shiny, and we did about 25 to 30 battles. No Dynamax for Raikou, so maybe Entei can pull on through for us. Well, of course, I'd say if you like what you see here on the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below and stick around for more Pokemon Go content, and perhaps we'll have some sparkles today. Actually, on the note of it, before we get going, a new breakfast coffee place opened up here in Ealing. The Heisenberg Breakfast Company. So we just popped in there prior to getting going. But we do actually have some sparkles to show. So first and foremost, I don't know who it was. It's either Dwayne or Francesco. One of their London eggs did give us a shiny Squovet, making it our second of the event. And yesterday and today, we've had double shiny Delibird from this event. So those boosted shinies are actually coming through, which is really nice. We've done a few trades. We've got some more lucky Applin, so I think we'll get Appleton evolved in today's video too. So time to jump in on the second Entei, and we do have a little pocket of 4 people going around today. I'm sure others will be doing exactly the same. We have our team set up, 2 tanks, 1 attacker. But as I said, there is an Entei battle guide if you want to have some tips and tricks before going into tomorrow's D-Max battles.
Jump out.
Jumping back in, somebody crashed out. So into the Entei we go. Obviously the thing is to just spam the D-Max meter as much as you can. 4 of us are doing that with great ease. And then we switch into our G-Max Mon as best we can do. This will obviously hit the G-Max Foam Burst. Super effective damage, we'll do as much as we can do. It is a very nice, hot, sunny day today. So much so I can't see my phone screen, I'm being blinded. Also, anybody who suffers from hay fever, you're probably feeling my pain right now. Yesterday and the day before, impossible. It's just like stream of a human being. G-Max damage is the best to go for, and then you switch back to your tank, get the max meter charged, switch back to the Kingler, and then we just do it all over again. I wish I had a G-Max Blastoise that was actually decent. Both of mine from Fuecoco Community Day were terrible, as you may remember. Don't forget, there's a variety of other attackers you could use versus Entei, and versus Suicune, you've actually got a few more choices, I would say, given the G-Max meta and the D-Max meta. Obviously, we know what's coming up now in May, and we've seen there are 2 new Dynamax bosses coming up. The one I'm interested in is Sableye. That's the first Dark and Ghost-type Pokemon available in this meta, which I think is great to finally have a new typing edition. And obviously Rookidee can't be shiny yet. Still, maybe Corviknight could be somewhat interesting in the meta. We know that the month and the season is going to conclude with G-Max Machamp. That could be predictable, so that's going to be very, very cool. And obviously Dynamax Suicune weekend is coinciding with Community Day. So there we go, that's Entei done and dusted, second one. Fantastic. We're not going to leave any of our team behind. They are our prime team, but we do find ourselves not using the Snorlax right now. Maybe it's not shiny. Oh dear, 1929. That is awful. You cannot comprehend the scale of the awfulness of this IV. We're going to go full Heisenberg. oh, I didn't mean to silver pine at you. Sorry, Entei. If you take offense to that. Nope, straight out. It did take offense to it. Okay, fine. Please catch. For God's sake. Come on. Yes, there we go, finally. I do find sometimes if I start stream recording, it messes up with the game with the GPS. But anyway, that's our second Entei in the bag, which is a 2-star, perfect for a trade. And we have an invite, we're not worried about that. Let's get some Ultra Balls and some quests for a non-shiny Squovet. And a quest for a non-shiny Delibird. Lovely, 469, I don't know what the Hundo is. Anyway, get some more max particles. We're not gonna be battling Chansey or anything of the sort today. No need for that. What I do want to do quickly, because we're prattling on long way, we do have a couple of evolves we want to do for this video. We're going to do this one, the lucky Applin. Let's get it straight over to Appleton. We did actually get another 98 from a trade raid, which is great. So we can get ourselves 98 Appleton. But what I've seen online from the likes of GoHub, etc., is that Appleton, being a bit more bulky, has some potential use in PvP, this apple pie. Anyway, it's going to be a fresh Pokédex, which is always sweet to see. And it's not going to be the only one featured today, because I want to get that lucky Tinkating and 98 Tinkating evolved. Let me know, have you evolved all your apples? Because I think now I need to go and drop some mossy lures and get some more. Say my name.
Oh, yeah.
That should be Entei number 3 in the bin. Yes, there's the attack. It'd be nice to pick up a shiny. We got very lucky with G-Max Snorlax. Obviously, battle number 4 gave us the sparkles. There's been no shinies between the people we've been playing with. Nope, it's not a 1916. So I don't really want to fight with Entei because I'm trying to restock on Golden Razzies without having to raid Cresselia too much. So, please stay at the ball. 1 roll, 2 roll. There's the catch. Lovely. And 1916 is going to be, yeah, pretty terrible. But I really do need XL candy, actually, because we maxed a Shadow 96 we got. And this one will be a non-shiny Delibird. Lovely. And actually, we are slowly burning through 7Ks, but we're using regular incubators, so rather than burning through like 50 eggs a day, like we did for the Horizons event, we're burning through 9 eggs a day. It's a bit of a slow endeavor, but no matter, it still gave us a shiny squirrel. So 4th Entei in the bin, even though it's been fed back multiple times over multiple months and weeks. There's something broken with the charge attacks and the guard, because I had my G-Max Snorlax, right, in the battle. I had 3 shields on it, 3 max guard moves on it. It was full health, 1 overheat, took everything away. So that's got to be broken. There's no way that an overheat can one-shot a Snorlax with 3 shields on it. I wish I had it screen recorded, but unfortunately I wasn't screen recording the battle. So, boom, not shiny. And 1949 is starting to climb back up, which is good news. 1984, of course, is your 100%er. It's slightly better than Moltres. I'm actually going to have to do some Cresselia raids. He's walking away from me the moment I said that. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to catch this off camera. 5th Snorlax was actually a Scorching Sands one, so can't replicate what happened, but it's a bit easier to take down unless you find yourself using a G-Max Gengar. Obviously, Gengar being part poison type is weak to ground, so just bear that in mind if you're trying to use it as a tank. You're better off to go with Blissey, Chansey, and Snorlax, etc. Or even Blastoise, to be honest. Anyway, please, nope. And, oh, 1972, that's pretty good. In fact, what's hysterical, that's the Hundo for Raikou. Wrong beast, but perhaps just getting the ball quickly, because that's somewhat decent. 12 CP away from the Hundo should be like a 96er, I would say, and a first ball catch, of course. Decent stat ones, put up less of a fight. I don't mind it necessarily, the fact that the difficult ones are rubbish, but yep, thought so. 96%er, I will definitely take that one for the team. G-Max Charizard, Dynamax Hundo Moltres. The Fire Squad is looking pretty good. Oh, actually, no, we don't go back. What we do have to do is disconnect the Go++ for spinning stops, because we have 9 7-kilometer event eggs, so maybe a shiny could be in here. Let's see. Cherubi is the one that we really would like more of. The rest of them can kind of just stay at the side, but as you can see, there's a lot of squirrel action and bird action. This one's going to be the Munchlax. What's the betting we don't get a single Cherubi? Oh, no, there we go, there's a Cherubi. And Delibird. Come on. Cherubi, not shiny. Any 100% action going on in there? Oh, 98 Delibird, you're close. But alas, no. Anyway, while we're here, should we evolve something? Actually, let's not go for a lucky dex. We can do that later. Massive Tinkating. Here we go. The Kiwi Steve 98er we showcased. The Goku pad. Let's get Tinker Tough into the decks. It's nice to finally evolve things. I always mean to do it at the tail end of the event for the videos, but I forget. Still have Gossifleur to evolve. There is Tinker Tough, looking a little bit more snazzy. The Hammer has evolved as well. Into the decks you come, smashing. Good to have you here, Gen 9. Kiwi Steve, mate, you're being evolved. Tinkaton, incoming. Did you evolve yours? Did you get a decent one? Because I'm missing that event already. I know we blitzed it with the 24-hour challenge, but here is the final evolution, which looks very adorable despite the massive hammer. Into the Paldea decks we go, right next to Wiglet. Please don't crash. There we go. Entei number 6, I think, from memory. 6th Entei. We did have to do this battle twice because literally the 3rd and final round of Dynamax attacks, the game crashed on my phone, so nearly lost the entire battle. Thankfully, everybody jumped out. Shiny? No, sadly not. And 1933. What can we say about that apart from the fact that it's worthy of an throw?
Can't quite believe this. It's the last ball. Did we put a berry on it? We didn't put a berry on it. Let's put a golden raz. Go for the excellence. I've done multiple excellence. Bye-bye, Entei, you son of a gun.
Luckily, the reset was good, as you saw, so Entei number 7. I'll be happy with a catch this time, please. Thanks, game. And a rare XL candy, but please, I need golden razzes. And it's not a shiny in 1936. Watch this one run as well. Sometimes you get those catches or encounters where no matter what throw you do, no matter what berry you put on, it's not going to catch. Doesn't matter. 2-roll. Right, okay, let's see if this one catches off camera. Entei number 8, again, with 4 people, the right counters, it's a very easy takedown, particularly if it has a fairly simple moveset. So, please, no shinies at all between anyone. Oh yes, we got one. Come on. Battle number 8 pulling through 1927, the shiny D-Max. Thank goodness. Sub 10 battles honestly is a win and vastly better than the Raikou odds. Although 8 battles, 8 times 800 max particles. It's quite a bit. Shiny D-Max, we're at least to know it exists in the UK. Boom. 2-star goodness. Beautiful. Shiny D-Max acquired. Would like to go for a good one, but of course, hey, can't argue with it. Maybe a lucky trade worthy thing. Because I like Entei. It's a good beast. Before we press on with any more potential shiny Entei battles, a big, massive thanks to every single person who's a part of my amazing Patreon squad. And they are, as I say in every video, very much the reason we can continue bringing you the content, hopefully the entertainment side of Pokemon Go, the live events and the live streams, and so much more as well. So each and every one of you who choose to support that much further with the channel and me as a creator, I really do appreciate your generosity. There we go, Entei number 9, and I just realized I actually didn't have a microphone on for that previous clip, so apologies for the audio quality, but hopefully you would have still seen the shiny just as brightly. Anyway, 1984, don't forget, that's the Hundo. Boop, not shiny. Ooh, 1918. I'm gonna throw one ball on camera, let's go for it. Come on, we've got 4 and a bit minutes. Instant breakout. Will we get to the next battle before the top of the hour? Probably not. Entei battle number 10. 3 of us took it down this time. A little bit more challenging. So like 4 rounds of Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing versus 3 rounds of it. As long as the moveset's good. That's kind of the key thing really, whatever the moveset of the boss is. And then don't forget you can obviously jump out and re-lobby and that re-rolls the moves on the Entei. It's not a shiny. 1969. Should we call this, if we catch this one, should we call it Moon Landing? 5XL because we've got a Primal Groudon going. There's a 91er. 15, 15, 11. Could be worse. But now the refresh. Double Entei, triple Entei, quadruple Entei, quintuple Entei. Okay, Entei number 11 done. Time to see if it will sparkle. Still can't believe, like, look at those rewards. You don't get any golden razzes at all to catch these. Shiny, come on. 2 D-Max. I guess one's ready for a trade from somebody. 2 D-Max, 1938. I can't remember if that's better than the last one, actually. I think it's better, but still not amazing. Actually, that's perfect. I need a Raikou from Francesco. He probably needs an Entei from me now. There you go, 2-star again. 2 shiny D-Max. It is better, so we're slowly climbing back up. Bloody hell. We finally got that one done. Francesco's G-Max Blastoise was the only mon remaining because that was an overheat, just hits you generally, and a Fire Blast targeted attack. The beginning bit of the battle, it targeted me with an overheat, and then it gave me the damage, and then it hit me again. So it hit me 2 overheats back to back, took my Chansey or Blissey out for the count completely, and eventually we just all died. So Francesco was the only one thankfully remaining. I mean, I don't think he got a shiny because he didn't wail in excitement. We got no golden razzes again, and it's not shiny this time around. 1964. Probably 89% or so. Just can take down an overheat Fire Blast one. But a first ball catch, I like it. Lucky number 13, at 3:30 in the afternoon. Everything is reset, apparently. Not a shiny. 1947. I think it might be time to go and get some food after this round of battles. Numero 14's gonna be not shiny. 1943. Not much else we can say about that, but I have only got 15 golden razzes left in my name. That's kind of worrying. Please stay in the ball. Be nice. I need Complicit Entei to help out my situation. Looks like we're going to have our second runner of the day. Not only are we low on golden razzes, we're low on Entei catches. Please.
No, goodbye. 14th in the bin. Oh, I'll actually do that Cresselia raid. Thanks, Kate. I have the remote.
It's the 15th battle. We actually decided to drop our max mushroom we'd saved up, so just made attacks a bit easier, not a shiny. Oh dear, that's 60 CP away from the 100%er. But thank you, Kate, for your Cresselia raid. It critical caught with the Silver Pineapple after a bit of a fight. It did give us 7 golden Razzes, which is what we were after. Not that Entei cares. 4 o'clock, I think we're going to call a little break after this one, mainly because, we need to go and get something to eat. But secondly, as you'll see, not a shiny, 1957. I barely have any raspberries. I have 5 raspberries left to my name because that last Entei was a second to last ball catch. If you don't get golden or don't have golden raspberries, you cannot catch these. It's such a fluke if you do. So the fact that you don't get a single golden raspberry as a reward from these D-Max legendaries is astonishing, considering their legendary raid counterpart will give you 21 sometimes. The disparity in rewards still blows my mind slightly. Essentially, they're the same. In fact, these are more difficult, apparently, than the standard legendary raid. Yet the rewards they give you get some guaranteed rare XL candy, but what you actually need to potentially catch the Pokemon are golden raspberries and Pokeballs, and it doesn't give you them. No catch. So look, I'm probably going to lose this now because this is my final golden raspberry that I have in my storage. Oh my god, that was a botched throw if I ever saw one. I deserve to have that one breakout, honestly. Okay, we're now on to Silver Pineapps. It's just where we're still several months into the D-Max and G-Max meta and all of these battles and everything, and they still haven't got the whole thing kind of fathomed out. How difficult is it to recognize, we're catching a legendary Pokemon, let's have some raspberries, golden raspberries, to help catch the bloody thing, hit it at the tail end of its mustache. It's gonna run. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna run. Silver Pineapps are technically better than regular raspberries. Excellent throw, there's not much I can do more. See you later. I'm going to feed this back, honestly, but I will say feedback to the people who run the game versus what the creators say. It's like sometimes just shouting into the void. Well, we had a spot for food, and now we're back out. We just did a Dynamax Entei, and as we were loading up all the rewards and everything, it crashed on me. But there's the encounter. Thank God we didn't lose it in 1962. You won't believe this, we're up to 30 golden Razzes. I've done about 5 Cresselia raids, and they're all dropping really tiny amounts of golden Razzes. Literally like the lowest you can get, about 5. It gives us more scope for catching the Entei, just like that. But I do want to get above 20 battles done today, more so to get Francesco his potential shiny. That was our first ball catch. I love that, and it's 89%, not horrendous actually. So let's go to another one. Good news, no crash on raid number 18. That's it. I mean, honestly, 2 shinies today is obviously the best. I want to see, is there anything for the Italian?
No shiny.
Unfortunately not. For us, not a shiny. And we're back down to the very bottom rung with 1922. I will say, if anybody doesn't have the chance to do D-Max, I know a few people are going to come around tomorrow for the Com Day, which is great. They have an opportunity to take down the beast. But if anybody doesn't have an opportunity to take on Dynamax Entei and needs one, maybe for the decks or whatever, and you spot me in a live event or something, I'll hand one over, sure. Not a shiny, because I'd like to like for like swap them or something, but a regular Dynamax Entei if you just want to get ticked off or something, fair game. 19th Entei, no joy for Francesco so far. Not a shiny. 1961, is that not snap with you, Francesco? OKIV. Don't burn my golden Razzes. You have no idea how important they are. Okay, here it is. Battle number 20. Rough calculations are it's a 1 in 20 shiny rate, so we are well above that. Not a shiny, of course, in 1934. Do we burn the golden Razzes on that catch? Maybe not. All right, battle number 21. Let's see what we're gonna get. There's been no other shinies. Maybe it falls to us? No, does not. 1952. Not exactly the grandest thing on the planet. 1 golden raspberry in it before we get run over by a Nissan Qashqai. Excellent throw, like a professional. Entei do not care. Fine. I'm hoping it's lucky battle number 22 in that direction. Oh no. Well, somebody got a shiny. It wasn't for Francesco. So maybe we could be another one. Bam! No, we're not. Oh, 1971 isn't actually that bad, to be honest. Let's see if we can throw 1 ball and get lucky with the hitbox. 1 excellent. Might be all that's required. 1 roll. 2 roll. Just a little bit more. Okay, fine, Entei. Battle 23, no shiny joy for anyone else, including me. In 1944, actually, Alexa, thanks for the invite. I'll see if I can get into the Cresselia. I need remote raids. I need Cresselia for golden Razzes. I think we're in for encounter number 24. There's not shiny in 1935. The other one did catch, second to last ball, by the way. 1 excellent. There's going to be a first ball catch. Lovely, without even using a golden raspberry. That's how we like to do it. Okay, battle 25. Not a shiny, 1935. These IVs are goose. Right, I think because the Italian still hasn't got a shiny, we're going to do one more. Final ball. Literally the last ball. Not using any golden razzes. Bye-bye, our fourth runner of the day. And that is our final amount of damage slowly going through. There we go, there's the foam burst. Battle number 26. If it flies, it's gonna fly straight in my eye. What are we gonna get? More importantly, what's the Italian going to get? Come on, bro.
Nope.
Ouch. 26 battles, no shiny for the Italian. Luckily, we do have a spare, and he has a spare Raikou for me. So, not a shiny, one of the worst of the day, 1919. I'm not even going to dare give you a golden raspberry because I'm so low on them. Anyway, while that catches, let me know in the comments below how you've been getting on, if you've been able to take on some of these Dynamax Pokemon. That actually caught first ball with a raspberry, fan-freaking-tastic. We've done 26 battles and caught 22 of them, so okay, I tell a lie, we've got one more. We've rounded it up to 27, in the sake of Masterful 27's favourite number. So, actually, it's just because it was on the reset. So, Francesco was like, it's going to be 7 o'clock in 30 seconds. Should we just see if it's an Entei? Yeah, sure. Anyway, battle number 27. Not shiny, 1939. What about you? No. Back to the outro. 4 of them have run away. One was fair game because we had no berries to our name at all, so we were literally tossing nanabs at it. The others were a little bit irritating, but that's unfortunately how the mechanic works. I do think golden razzes need to be dropped as a reward in substantial numbers. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw here, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below and stick around for more Pokemon Go content. Don't forget we've got Vanilla Community Day tomorrow, and I think the community will probably be hitting a few of these Entei Dmax battles. If you did enjoy what you saw here, please click one of the videos here on your screen to continue enjoying watching the content, because that would be absolutely fantastic to have you stick around and enjoy what we provide here on the channel. But I will say, until the next time, getting some vanilla ice cream, do take care.